The ancient Lanna Kingdom in northern Thailand. A 400-kilometer route of which 50% is on dirt roads. Mix in some single track and over 8,300 meters of ascent, and we've got ourselves a bikepacking route. In November of 2024, I departed the northern city of Chiang Mai, passing through the old city walls and cycling north, deep into the ancient Lanna Kingdom. The route ahead of me would reveal a beautiful and intriguing countryside, rich with culture and delicious food. Departing Chiang Mai felt good to get away from the traffic and the noise. I soon found myself riding past fields of rice paddies and luscious green crops. The road ahead had temples scattered every few kilometers. This provided a nice spot to relax in the shade for a snack before continuing onward to Cancun. I arrived at the Himna camp on the end of day one after I left Chiang Mai, and got a really nice campsite here. There's showers, and it's 150 baht a night, and there's a sweet little lady here that she's quite helpful. So had to use Google Translate, but aside from that, no misunderstanding so far anyway. There's some of the campsites along the river are just being completely obliterated due to the latest flooding. So they've got tractors and things like that trying to push the mud into the river, and but none of them seem to be open when I rode through there. So this one's a good spot. So it's surrounded by rice paddies. Isn't that beautiful? I can't wait for sunset and sunrise here today. Absolutely gorgeous. Today was another relaxing day, and I took my time to enjoy my campsite that I had all to myself. I stopped at a riverside restaurant for lunch before continuing cycling towards Bang Tung Yua. Here you can see the just more repairs from the high water level on the bridge. Oh, here's my kaprao. Thank you so much. Wow. Oh, that looks delicious. Kap kun kap. Are you gonna eat some too, my friend? No. Okay, but that soup's hot. All right. Let's just put this away, and we need that so Jeremy doesn't get lost. And that. And well, probably those things too. After my delicious lunch of spicy basil with pork and fried egg, I continued following the road to Ban Tung Yua as it slowly gained elevation following the Mae Tang River and took me further into the forest. Well, Ping's neighbor had puppies. Actually, there's two litters here, so there's two mums walking around, and these guys, they just love to lick all the salt off of me. The Tung Yung homestay was amazing. Hosted by Ping, I relaxed and enjoyed an amazing dinner and breakfast. The evenings here are nice and cool, and the village is quiet. I fell asleep early that evening. The following day, a rooster had me awake early to enjoy the mist hanging over the surrounding mountains. They say the early bird gets the worm. This is my breakfast this morning, and this is out just looking off of our balcony. It'll be a beautiful day. Water buffaloes, they're always so friendly.
What are you doing?
I'm in Muang Kong tonight, and it happens to be a Loy Krathong, one of my favorite festivals where we have little flower bouquets and celebration of the water goddess, and we throw them in the river to pollute them. So there's usually staples and pins and things like that here, but it's a Thai tradition and I always enjoy it. So mine even has a firecracker on it tonight, which I'm going to light here in a minute when I toss it into the river. I'm doing shooters for the locals. All right. Hey. All right. Cup, go, cup. Thank you. I camped beside the river that night, and the following day started riding towards the town of Wiang Hang. More exhausting uphill climbs lay ahead of me. It's pretty misty down here. It's nice. Well, I arrived at the summit of Doi Dam, and one of the updates to this place is, speaking with the rangers, is we are actually allowed to camp here at the summit rather than down at the ranger station and do the come up here to see the sunrise and have to depart at 4:30 in the morning in the darkness. So that's awesome. So I'm going to set up my tent right here up at the top and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. So it was a big struggle getting up here. I'm absolutely soaked from sweat, and there is a water tank here. I'm gonna maybe just kind of have a small little bath over there. The clouds have rolled in, but every so often you can actually see Doi Luang Cheng Dao, which is the second biggest peak in Thailand after Doi and Thanan. Definitely hoping to get a photo of that tomorrow morning. When I guess it's like an inverse clouds here. Everything usually just drops to the bottom like a blanket, and it's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to stay up here. So anyway, Sun and Gun cooked a delicious feast for me. There was pork, chicken, and there's some fish. It was fresh fish. There's a pond down the road they grabbed some at, and they kind of been looking after me. It's a good feeling anyway. Really friendly people. Our tents are actually, if you take a look here, they're right beside each other up on a kind of a platform here. So it was raining for about 2 hours tonight. So it'll be nice and cozy tonight. I always love staying in the village of Pai. It's a vibrant town full of great restaurants and has everything a traveler would want. I stayed here for 2 nights. Perhaps I should have stayed longer, but I wanted to get on my bike and continue exploring Mae Hong Son. It's actually a really beautiful trail. I could do this all day long, but I don't think it's going to last that long. Well, I arrived at the Royal Camp and got set up tonight. I was actually quite surprised. This was, I met Burhan, he's another cyclist here. He showed up on his bike just not too long before I did, and he's doing the Land Kingdom ride as well. This was actually my favorite day. It was absolutely gorgeous going up, following the river. There was 8 crossings I did today. My flip-flops are destroyed. I have to get some new ones. But it was just a really fun ride going through the forest and the single track, and bit of a struggle on the uphill, but anyway, I've arrived, and just a gorgeous view here for tonight. So temperature's already dropping. I'm gonna have to put my sweater on, yeah, really good ride today. So starting off tomorrow morning, gonna be dropping quite a bit, and on my way to Pape. Are you hungry, Brian?
Oh, after this, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I wasn't before, but on smell,
that is a massive amount of food. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate this. After being treated to an amazing breakfast by the staff of the Royal Project, I began the long descent from the hilltop. I would stay in the village of Pape that evening and be in Chiang Mai the following day. I'd like to give special thanks to Sam Rice and New Chajinda for creating this bikepacking route, and to everyone that helped me along the way.